Okay, I just want to share a little testimony real quick. I have been, taking a break and just really consecrating, but I'm back, and I just want to give my Father in heaven all the glory, honor, and praise for his faithfulness, for his kindness, and for his love. Because a few weeks ago, my daughter had sent me a text, and she texted me like, "Mom, I'm really interested in taking like a dance class of some sort." And I remember a couple years ago, she had wanted to praise dance at church and stuff, but the enemy of course doesn't want us to walk in all the things that God has ordained for us and like who we are and our gifts and things like that, because he knows that when we do that, it advances God's kingdom. And so my daughter was discouraged, and so she had kind of like gone down a detour, a path of rebellion. And so she had been getting back on track, and she had really been dealing with like a lot of conviction. God was convicting her, and she was asking me questions about like when you get off track. So yeah, she had came to me two weeks before she sent me the text asking about the dance class, and just asking me questions about like when you get off track, like how do you go back to God, like when you actually recognize that like you're not on the path, like you're not walking in the steps that he's already ordered for you, but you're walking in the steps of the enemy. So she was basically like coming to me and asking me, but you could just see like the godly sorrow, or I could see as she was talking to me like the godly sorrow she was experiencing, and like how she had come to that realization. And I was just like, yeah, explaining to her like mercy and grace, like, and how mercy's new every morning, and how like because of what Jesus did, like we can come boldly to the throne of grace and obtain the mercy that we need, the grace that we need to turn away from our sin, or to turn away from the path of rebellion we may be walking in, or if we're backslidden or anything. And so a few weeks after we had that conversation, she had messaged me about a dance class. And so, we've been in a season of transition. And so, I texted her back, and I was like, I'm going to pray about it. And, whenever the Lord opens a door or makes a way, he hears us according to his will, and he'll answer. And so like I know that dancing is one of her gifts or whatever, and she knows that too, like as far as like the gifts and talents that the Lord has given her for his glory. And so I loved that, like he put that on her heart. Literally a week later, she just started a new school, and as I was there doing the enrollment, I was in her classes, and literally dance is a part of her curriculum. And I'm just like, I serve a good God. Like it don't make no sense, because he's so kind, he's so good, and he hears us, and he will answer we ask according to his will. But in order to know his will, you have to know your word. So that's the testimony. Oh, I just ran a red light. Lord, forgive me. That's the testimony. That's a part of the testimony. But there was another part I want to share. The other part of the testimony is like, I love Kava so bad, right? And I literally live 9 minutes away from Kava right now. I literally, like, my new house is 4 minutes away from Kava. The little things, but it's the little things that seem little that I truly be like, God, you didn't have to do that. Like Kava is so good, and it's good for you, it's healthy. And so I'm just like, God, it be the little things that he does that I just feel like you don't have to do. And so then when he do the big things, it just puts me in a deeper, greater awe of him, because it's just like, I recognize, like, you don't got to do that. Like, you didn't have to send your one and only begotten son to die on the cross for my sins. You didn't have to do that. Why would you do that? Like, and I know why he did it, because the word tells us, because he loves us. But it's just like, I don't think I used to think about it enough. Like, that needs to be like a daily thing that I think about, because it's not little.
Turn right into the parking lot.
Big things.